context and background I was giving, I was also doing so in a rush. We need to be very clear, because what exactly does the government mean with that transition? Are we baptizing things without context? Because when you require change, the kind of change you require needs that the input of the stakeholders are incorporated. But most importantly, a period of time that you are able to evaluate before you take that leap. None of those has taken place. And so you start by asking, where did all of a sudden we became wiser? You know, Kibaki the late used to say, somebody has just become so clever. But I'll be asking, when you are having so many things juggling on the table, and then you keep on pressing one after the other, there must be a pattern, particularly in education. And that pattern requires that before you venture into anything, a very basic evaluation assessment to inform you that this is how we need to do. The CBC, where now it's being renamed this, those are some of the things we were used to say. We said it is not about telling us we are transitioning from 844. It is about looking at what is not being delivered within that system that can be improved. For instance, curriculum development and reinforcement and reorganization, strengthening, can be done within an existing education system. Our CBC, the competency-based curriculum, would still be delivered within what system of education we had. But at that time, nobody wanted to sit back and reflect and tell us this is how we want to go. Because I think I was among those who said, we do not want programs which are being delivered as legacy programs. Unfortunately, that is what has happened. But today, this morning, and I think those who have listened to me and wherever, when Limubora does this research, what we are trying to say today, because we know, we are saying our children are in a furnace. They're in a furnace because things that they should have been enabled to do, the libraries, the laboratories, the workshops that they were supposed to have been engaged or treated with, because they are supposed to engage in some practical work. Those have not happened. Teachers that should have been trained to come and help them facilitate that curricular development have not adequately been recruited. Of course, you'll be told about 76,000, but we know not more than 50,000, unless maybe the way we've been seeing MPs dishing out letters at the funerals, that those are also constituting something. So an orderly manner of doing things has been completely erased from the Ministry of Education, and that is where the problem is. So one of those would say we still remain skeptical because we will not be so sure whether what now we are